Hello Aquarius, happy Thursday and welcome to Air Day. How are you Aquarius? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you are brand new and you just tripped over 10 of Cups Tarot, welcome. Thanks for giving this a shot. Thanks for clicking here and watching. And if you are someone who's here all the time, my ride or die Aquariuses, thank you so much for being here. In the comments, your thumbs up, growing this tribe steadily. Thank you for steadily growing this tribe. I appreciate you for your shares, your likes. And if you are new, I hope you will subscribe. There is a subscription button over there. And please do that. And it's just going to help this tribe grow. So we are going to do a reading for the week ahead, as I always do for the weekly reads. The week reading for the week ahead is going to be for you, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Welcome to you if you are cross-watching. But we're going to do a couple of hands, Aquarius. We're going to do two hands for you, find out what goes on. Now, sometimes these two hands are going to relate to each other, and sometimes they won't. So let's find out what's going on for you, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what is going on for Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Tell me about Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Aquarius, whenever you find this read, whether it's today, tomorrow, or next year, it's always going to be for the week ahead. Aquarius, we have some confusion. Yeah, it looks like the Seven of Cups being here tells me that you're trying to make a decision, I think. You're trying to make a decision, and I don't know that it's an emotional decision, and I think that's why you're not making it, because I feel like you would rather make a head over heart decision than have your feelings get interrupted, right? And have to put your feelings into it. But I feel like this is something that is either emotionally confusing or something that you're holding back from. You're holding back from making some sort of a decision because it just doesn't feel right. You don't want to make an emotional decision. You want to make a factual logic decision here. We've got the Six of Swords. You're planning on leaving somewhere, I think. I feel like wherever you are right now is emotional chaos, I want to say. Like, it might be a place that you are, like a physical place, maybe a place that you live. You don't like your neighborhood, but it could be in the mind, absolutely, because the swords have shown up here, and you are very cerebral at that, right? So the Six of Swords is about leaving the chaos, going to the calm, but it feels like you're not telling anyone that you're going. So it could be a place of the mind, right? You wouldn't just tell somebody that you're deciding to leave this chaotic, overwhelming place in the mind, right? So I feel like you're about to either make a decision or just abandon it altogether. But it could be a physical move. But we do have movement here. Just looking. Yeah, and it looks like it's just you. No one else is in the boat, my friend. It's just you. 6 birds in the background as well. Looks like you're about to take flight. So the Six of Swords, right? Going from the chaos to the calm. So I feel like it's either something you're abandoning or a decision that you're about to make. The moon is here, and the moon always indicates that things aren't exactly as they seem. We can't really see everything we want to see in the moon energy. Sometimes things are skewed, Aquarius, right? So picture the bunny leaping across the yard, right? And all of a sudden your outside light goes on, right? Because it senses some movement, and maybe it casts a huge shadow behind the bunny, and it looks like a monster, right? But it's just a bunny. So I want to say that the moon energy is telling me that things are maybe closer than they appear, that you don't realize they're closer than they appear, or it is something that it feels like something that the reason that you're not making a decision or the reason that you're moving on is because you can't really see the way to make a decision. So I feel like the decision that you're making here is about some sort of an investment or to begin a new path in the 3D. So it feels like you're going on a new path in your 3D world, and that's where your house, your home, your job, your children, all of that is, right? So it feels like there is some sort of new opportunity or a new investment that you might be making here, and I feel like you're unsure of it. It feels like you are disconnecting from whatever anyone else says to you, because the Six of Swords is about taking, this person who's leaving. The Six of Swords as a reader, I see this as, why would you take 6 swords with you? They're heavy, right? You're alone and they're heavy. They could poke holes in the boat. I feel like you're taking them because it's valuable things that you have learned. All right. Tell me what this investment is. What's the Ace of Pentacles, please? It feels like it's you're not entirely sure about making this particular decision with the 7 of Cups there. And so I want to say that for some of you, it could be not only like it's not only a path of passion in the 3D, but it is a path of love. It feels like you're thinking about starting something new with somebody. It might be something that has to do with your feelings or with your emotions. The thing is I feel like you're presenting as a little bit detached. I want to say that if there is somebody that you do have in your mind's eye, or somebody that you are around that maybe you're catching feelings for, I feel like you're keeping your feelings under the surface. The Eight of Cups being here tells me that you are detached from your emotions, or you're trying not to attach emotions to it, because I feel like you automatically jump right into the Seven of Cups. It's like, now I'm overwhelmed and I don't know what to do. So I feel like with the Five of Pentacles here, I want to say that you haven't shown this person anything on the surface. Like, you really haven't given them any indication that you have any types of feelings for them. And maybe you're feeling a little bit, they feel you're a little bit detached, a little bit aloof. Maybe you'd rather be on the outside looking in. Tell me more about this, please. And it's because you haven't made a decision about what you want to do yet. You don't want to lead anybody on. That's what it feels like. You don't want to lead anyone to believe that there might be more than is actually going on. So I feel like what you're doing here is you are playing it under the surface, but you're waiting for some type of moment of alchemy or a breakthrough before you decide to say something, communicate, right? The Page of Wands is here. And I feel like when you do have the breakthrough, because I think it's coming, or the sun wouldn't have shown up, I feel like with the Page of Wands that you've decided that you're going to do it in a moment's notice. Like, I feel like you're going to wait for the shift, and I feel like you will feel one because the Temperance energy is here, and it'll be a shift within you. It'll be a shift in your energy or your way of thinking, something like that. So don't put pressure on yourself to make any decisions quickly, because I feel like the time is coming, right? And there is a time for everything, and your time just isn't right now. You need to wait for the breakthrough or the realization, and I feel like it's going to be quite a shock. Or it's like one day you'll think one way and you'll wake up the next day in the afternoon, you'll think, why wasn't I doing this before? Like, it feels like something like that. So I feel like with the Page of Wands, it is something that when you have the breakthrough, that's when you'll send the message. Or when you've decided that you're going to make communication with the person that is attached to the Ace and the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I also feel like you'll feel really excited, like you'll feel a little bit giddy, if you know what I mean. Like, you'll feel kind of giggly and lighthearted. Like, it feels like when you have this breakthrough and the moment of alchemy is here and it's go time, I feel like you will have this rush or feeling of happiness, wanting to do something spontaneous without thinking out every specific detail. I feel like that's the feeling that you'll have when the shift is here. So what is it that you're trying to figure out? Because it feels like it's got you stuck in the Seven of Cups here, that it's an emotional thing, and you're playing it really carefully under the surface, it seems like. What is this confusion here, this emotional confusion? There we go. The Lovers. The Lovers, the Ace of Swords, and the Devil. So it feels like you are sort of an obsessive thinking situation here. You don't know what to say. And maybe you do know what to say, but you don't want to say it in a way that's really harsh, or that might make someone feel a kind of way, right? So I feel like with the Lovers here and the Ace of Swords, you know that you've got to say something. It's almost like the Seven of Cups tells me things are bubbling to the surface. You're trying to push them down and throw food on it, push them down, throw alcohol on it. I feel like what you're doing is you're trying to push your feelings down, but I feel like the feelings are about to win, only because this Ace of Cups here is very overflowing, right? It's like it just pops out the top. I'm looking at a bottle from my childhood, a Coke bottle, and no affiliation, of course, with Coke, but I'm looking at that in my mind's eye. That's what Charlie, my guide, is showing me. And somebody, takes the top off. It's not a screw top. It's one of those ones where you have to use a top opener on it, and it just blows out the top. And that's what I'm seeing here with this Ace of Cups. It's like you are trying to keep everything bubbling under the surface here because you don't want to say anything. You don't trust emotions. You don't trust feelings, not even your own. And I feel like the Devil here is lending a little bit of fear and doubt, and you can't do it. Who do you think you are? I also feel like this obsessive thought pattern that you're in with the Ace of Swords here is like you have the answer. It's like you already have the answer. You know you want to do it, but now you're sort of in fear of, how do I give clarity and let this person know that I think that they're a soulmate? Do I say it right up front? Do we start dating and then I hope that this person has an understanding of how deep this connection is? But I feel like you're about to take some type of risk because the moon energy is here. And although you don't see what's going on, you can feel it, but you don't see it. I feel like you're about to have some movement here in investing in someone. Tell me what else is going on here around the moon energy. We've got the Nine of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So that's why you're dragging your heels. I feel like you're single and happy at this moment. The Nine of Cups is telling me that your wish fulfillment is already here. You don't require another person to bring you happiness. You already are happy. So I feel like with the King of Pentacles, it tells me that not only do you already have emotional happiness and stability in your life, but you also have Pentacle stability. These are things that it takes time to grow. You just don't start with the Nine of Cups. You start from the Ace of Cups and you go to the Nine. And I feel like with the Nine is telling me that you are someone who is really happy with the way life is going right now, and that your Pentacles are on point. You're showing up as the King of Pentacles here, and I feel like it's because you're happy with your money and you're happy with your Pentacle world, which means you like the place you live, you love your car, you like your job, your kids are good. I feel like things are going really well for you, and so that's why you're dragging your heels going towards this this Ace of Cups here and this Ace of Pentacles, because things are kind of solid and sturdy. They're going as fast as you want them to. You're being patient, you're taking your time, and you're really going over details like, do I really want to share everything I've built, and will somebody just come in and crash it all to the ground, right? So we do have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups. There it is. Yeah. So the place where you're caught right now, I feel, is that the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. You're obsessively thinking about all the things that could go wrong, what could make you sad. Maybe they'll knock you down from the Nine to the Five of Cups. You know, like it feels like somebody is wondering whether it's even worth it. I want to say that things things are about to move in a really positive direction for you here. The Wheel of Fortune is turning, and we do have, the energy of Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, right? This is telling me that there is change here. There is change, and I feel like you'll have a change of heart and a change of mind. And because we've got Swords and Cups here, and that goes right back to here. When it's time, you will know when it's time. You will know. You don't have to push yourself. You don't have to make this decision right now. And whenever you have this breakthrough, whenever the moment of alchemy shows up, you're going to get this feeling of complete and utter excitement. And then you'll know it's time to embark on the new path. So I'm going to say, take it easy. Don't push yourself. Don't do things that you're nervous to do or don't want to do. It doesn't mean you shouldn't do them at all. It means that, you can feel the fear and walk through the fear anyway. Everybody is living in this world with, the anxiety of making choices that we think that may not work. So I feel like I want to tell you that whatever this is, I feel like it's good. I feel like it's fortunate. I feel like it's coming here to push you forward into a new timeline or a new place. I don't think you're going to have to give up your Pentacle stuff or your happiness. I feel like this Ace of Cups is something that is maybe connected to a Sagittarius, possibly a Leo. We do have, like I said, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We have Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got Capricorn, Gemini energy here. So Pisces and Cancer, I feel like it's within you, that you're thinking about it, resonating on it, trying to figure out if that's what you want. Like I said, don't push it. I feel like when you're ready to come up from behind the fear wall with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, when you're ready to come up from behind the fear wall, my friend, it'll happen in its own time. Don't push yourself. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got more Leo energy, Sagittarius. We've got Capricorn energy, like I said, Gemini. We've got Virgo energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer. Yeah, there we go. My windows are open, by the way. That's why you're hearing all the road noise. Let's go for the second hand for you, Aquarius. Tell me what else is coming up for Aquarius, please, in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What else do we need to know about Aquarius, please? What does Aquarius need to know for the upcoming week, the week ahead? Tell me about the week ahead, please, for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Aquarius. What are we starting with here? What's the energy for Aquarius? There we go. That one is out. We've got the Magician. So I feel as though going into the week ahead here, that it feels like magic. I want to say that there is something here that feels like you have the confidence, the capabilities, and all the tools to get it done. There might be a manifestation coming in as well. What else do we need to know about the Magician, please? It's like you're at the beginning of a path, I want to say, because the Magician is card number 1. It's the first person that the Fool visits on their road to the World card, right? That's the major arcana, is the place where they get all the tools that they need, right? Swords for conversation, communication, pentacles so they can grow things in the 3D. It's a cup so we know how to love, or are at the beginning of love, and wands, right? So we can take action. Tell me why the Magician is here for Aquarius, please. We have the 8 of Cups. Now, we did see the 8 of Cups in the last hand. So it feels like you are walking right toward a manifestation. So if you have recently disconnected from something you felt wasn't for you, or you didn't want to settle, that there wasn't enough emotion to keep you there, I feel like you are walking toward the sun. We do see here, right? We got the sun in the distance. We got all this sun, all this bright yellow energy behind the Magician here. So I feel like you're walking away from something, but what you don't know, maybe you do, that you're walking straight into some sort of manifestation. We do have the 2 of Swords. I feel like there's something here that you're failing to see. And I think what you're failing to see is that this is not time to take a leap of faith. The Fool, when it's in the reverse, is like you have when the Fool is in the upright, let's start there. When the Fool is in the upright, it's an educated leap. You're going to take the leap of faith. You're right at the beginning. And the Fool is all of us, right? It's like we don't have enough information, but we're going to go for it anyway. And we're going to go on the new path. I want to say what you don't see, because the 2 of Swords here is somebody who's got their eyes covered. So they're listening, they're smelling, they're hearing, you know what I mean? Like all of the other senses are on high, but there's something here you're failing to see. And I think what it is, because the eyes are covered and the Fool showing up behind the 2 of Swords, is that this could be a leap that doesn't work. You're in danger of maybe something not going right, or maybe it's not the right time. The Fool is like, maybe you'll look foolish. Maybe something could happen that sort of hinders the experience. Tell me about the Fool in the reverse. Why is the Fool in the reverse, please? We've got the Hermit, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got the Strength card. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune also showed up in the last read as well. So we do have the Hermit energy. The Hermit energy, the energy of being in the Hermit mode, or Hermit energy, is where we go when we are looking for self-preservation. Like we go there because there are things that we need to work out about ourselves. And so we realize that the problem isn't out there. And maybe it's not a problem at all. Maybe it's just something that you can't really come to a resolve about. And so the Hermit energy shows up because it's telling you it's time to gain more wisdom over the situation before you move forward. So we've got the Fool in the reverse, which is the warning that things could not go the way you want them to. If you should leap and you don't see exactly what's going on here, because your eyes are covered, and I don't think that you're exactly ready, I want to say, because the 2 of Swords only shows up when you're blocking the self, right? It's like, I don't want to hurt myself. So I feel like it's holding you back, which is probably good, but the Hermit energy tells me you need more wisdom. Moving forward is the Wheel of Fortune. It is about change. You need more information, and you need to make further changes before you take this leap of faith. I feel like one of those changes you need to make is probably about courage or holding back. Like I feel like you might be holding yourself back from something that's really wonderful because you're sitting here in the Wheel of Fortune in Hermit mode. So I'm going to say, like, pop a tent there, just don't build a house, because it's a place where you can get stagnant, right? The Wheel of Fortune is, a change of things. It's a turning point in your life. And so, yeah, it feels like it feels like expansion, I want to say, but you need more information about what you're expanding into, how you're going to move forward. I feel like you should move slow because this is all the fixed energies, right? Taurus, your sign, Aries, Taurus, Aries, Leo, and Scorpio. So you're supposed to move slowly towards this here, Leo energy. Strength to me is holding back, but it's also having courage, right? I feel like you need to have more information, more wisdom, and courage in order to benefit from the Wheel of Fortune. Otherwise, it's just going to terrorize you. I feel like it's going to be terrifying to move forward into this new cycle or this new timeline, I want to say. It's like everything's about to change. And as an earth sign and a fixed sign, I can tell you, because you're a fixed sign, that change can be really tough, right? So I think that's why there's indications of Virgo going slow, making sure you got all the details. Fool in the reverse, be careful. Make sure you know if you're going to take a leap, is there rocks down there? Is there water down there? Like, are you ready to fly? What's the deal, right? We've got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Six of Swords. And we've got the Tower. So again, same as the last hand, the Six of Swords came out. This time it's coming up with the Ten of Swords. So I want to say that there is some type of cycle that's coming to an end. And I think that when you're ready, it's telling me that the Ten of Swords is telling me that when you're ready, you will move forward. Ten of Swords, Six of Swords, I feel like there is movement here, but there is movement because of something that hurt you or you're moving away from something, right? We started out with the Eight of Cups and the manifestation here. I feel like you're moving away from something that hurt you, and that's why you're blocking yourself. But there is the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords tells me there's movement, and then we come across a Tower. So the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune together, to me, tells me there's a major reckoning coming up. There's a major change. So something is about to happen that is shocking, that you never expected it. It could be happening with a Leo, maybe a Virgo, possibly an Aries. Tell me what's going on here. Or Sagittarius or Leo. So I want to say that there is somebody in the future, a Queen of Wands, somebody who is very independent, feminine or masculine, very independent, someone who is very happy in their life, right? The last hand, I said that you were also very fulfilled emotionally, very happy. This one's a firecracker, though. They're not listening to you. So if that's the person that you intend to have communication with or that you are holding back from, maybe you're holding back from them because they're kind of like you. I want to say that they are someone who also isn't going to listen to what you say. They do whatever they want. They color outside the lines, and maybe you're not ready for that because I know you like order and truth and honesty and all of that, but this person is kind of different. They're very different from you, and maybe that's why you're holding back with this energy of the Strength card here. So the Tower comes down, and I want to say that it's an exciting, happy thing that happens here. It's a shocking change, and the Six of Swords tells me it's because of movement. So you're about to meet somebody, I feel. And it's somebody that you've hoped for. Now, I don't know if this is a specific person to you, if you know who I'm talking about, but I think for some of you, it feels like it's new. I want to say that not only is this person exciting and independent and possibly an entrepreneur doing their own thing in life and very excited about the wonders of the world, that this person has also been through a Tower. I feel like you two are both like really tough nuts. I want to say a tough nut to crack, right? And the star energy is yours, right? That is Aquarius energy, but it does feel like there is something that you were hoping for. It's hopeful. It's hope renewed, I want to say. And you had been holding yourself back, but the Tower said, look, you got to go. You got to figure out what's going on out there. So tell me why the Two of Swords is here. We've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like your boundaries are up. I feel like you are allowing people to come forward or into your life, but you're keeping them at bay. I feel like the Seven of Wands is telling me you're keeping them at bay because of the King of Pentacles. Again, the King of Pentacles came up in the last hand as well. I feel like you're keeping them at bay because you're not really sure of how much you want to share. You're being kind of under the surface, I want to say. And although you're giving them communication, you're going to talk with this person and be very honest and truthful. And I want to say say that this person is probably a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords. I feel like it's the same energy, but I also feel like this is representation of you holding people at a distance, that you're not really being, you're not really giving them, you're not trauma dumping, you're not giving them all your stuff. You're going to keep some of it back, right? You're going to hold some of it back, but you definitely are going to, I feel, hold your ground, but be very talkative, like liberate yourself, tell people exactly what you want, which is great. And because I don't think you're scared to lose anybody. That's what it feels like. You're not scared that somebody's just going to walk away and that's it. We do have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. There it is. It came out in the first reading, right? So I feel like if you do allow this person in, I feel like it is a love connection. I also feel like the Ace of Pentacles turns into the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this is the whole thing. If you want it, this is the whole thing. I just think you're being very careful about it. The Queen of Pentacles is here, which tells me it's a soulmate connection. So it feels like there's two people here who will build a financial empire. These two people speak the same language, right? Not only do we have a Queen of Swords here, but we also have the Queen of Pentacles. The only one we're missing here is the Queen of Cups, right? So I'm not really knowing if this is a love connection or not. I think that you're going to proceed slowly. Get all the information that you need so nobody makes a fool of you. That's all. That's all it is. We've got Aquarius energy, we've got Scorpio, we've got Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Aries energy, more Aquarius energy, and more Aries energy. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. I do appreciate you. I'll be back as I'm always back. You guys take care, and I'm out for now. Love y'all. Bye-bye.